Hey guys, welcome to my next Let's Play Combat Mission Fortress Italy. We're playing the Troina campaign. It's a solo campaign, it's just me against the computer playing the Americans. I picked Troina because it is about the Big Red One, the American military unit, and I love that movie from the 60s starring Lee Marvin. Yeah, I'm that old, I do know that. So with this, we're just going to get right into it. I play turn-based because I do prefer the control of turn-based over the real-time strategy. I really don't like real-time strategy very much. And so we'll start with the briefing today. The briefing today is the situation, July 31st, 1943, 8 kilometers west of Troina. After the unsuccessful counterattacks against the beachheads during the early days of Operation Husky, the Germans had been forced into fighting a withdrawal across Sicily. The ultimate prize that the Germans tried to prevent us from reaching is Messina, the last port city in northeastern Sicily that connects the island to mainland Italy, and the only suitable evacuation route for German and Italian forces. The terrain in central Sicily is eminently suitable for German purposes, as the Germans make us fight and bleed for every hill and ridge before vanishing only to reappear at the next height after sabotaging the precious few bridges and roads behind them. With the British coastal advance on Messina bogged down by the German Etna line, the U.S. 7th Army has been given the go-ahead to swing around Mount Etna from the west and proceed along the northern coast to Messina with all due haste. Our ultimate goal is to capture Messina before the Germans can evacuate the bulk of their personnel and equipment. As the U.S. 1st and 9th Infantry Divisions approach the western slopes of Mount Etna, it has become apparent that the German 15th Panzer Grenadier Division has established a defensive line anchored on the mountain town of Troina, with a population of 12,000 and situated atop a dominating bluff ridge. Troina sits adjacent to Highway 120, the only road running east of Messina that is capable of handling our vehicular traffic other than the coastal Highway 113. German defenses have stiffened as we approach the mountain town. The fighting withdrawals have turned into unyielding defenses and vicious counterattacks. The Germans do not mean to leave Troina to us easily. To proceed further, we must take Troina from them. The mission. 1st and 9th Infantry Divisions are tasked with taking Troina and clearing the way to proceeding further east along Highway 120. The destruction of as much of the 15th Panzer Grenadier Division as possible is also desired. Friendly forces. The American units operating in this area are the 1st Infantry Division's 16th and 18th Infantry Regiments and the 9th Infantry Division's 39th Infantry Regiment. Combat engineer support is being provided by the 1st Combat Engineer Battalion and armored support by the independent 70th Light Tank Battalion and the 763rd Medium Tank Battalion. Our forces are supported by massive amounts of fire support with plentiful ammunition. Enemy forces. The German unit defending Troina is the 15th Panzer Grenadier Division, formerly known as the Sicily Division. This unit is composed of battle-hardened veterans who have proven to be ferocious opponents. The division is supported by a battalion of Mark IV Panzers and a large amount of artillery support. From prisoner interrogations, we've learned that the German forces have been split into two groups, named after their commander. Groups Ensgard south of Troina and will oppose the 1st Infantry Division's advances. The defenses of Group Ens are currently anchored on a location named Hill 1034. This ridge runs north to south and shields Troina from attack from the west. The northern group, called Group Full Ride, has located north of Highway 120. They currently protect a ridge running west to east along Highway 120 and oppose the 39th Infantry Regiment. They will have to be ejected from this high ground if we are to maneuver north of Troina. Plan. The battle plan has 3 components. 1. The Troina-Cesaro stretch of Highway 120 must be cut by the 39th Infantry Regiment. Cesaro is a town northeast of Troina, connected by Highway 120. This route is the only viable escape route for the Troina defenders, as the southeastern road leading from Troina has been cut by the Canadians further to the southeast. Severing the route quickly would cut off a significant portion of German force and cripple the 15th Panzer Grenadier Division. 2. Hill 1034 must be taken. Without Hill 1034, Troina cannot be attacked, and any force traveling along Highway 120 would be subject to fire from the hill. And without Hill 1034, our direct fire weapons are not in range of the town. The 2nd 16th Infantry will lead the attack against the position. Once the outer defenses have been dismantled, Troina itself will have to be cleared of opposition. This will be a formidable task if the Germans decide to make a fight of it, as the town is located at the top of a very steep hill. The 1st 16th Infantry Regiment will lead the attack if the opportunity presents itself. Notes: ammunition for units and artillery is fully restocked between all battles. Use everything you've got. Soldier losses will only be partially replaced. Missions in this campaign emphasize taking and holding ground objectives more than limiting friendly casualties for victory calculations. Oh, that's probably good for me because I'm never good at limiting casualties. This campaign mission is 6 missions long. The final mission will only be available if you win missions 3, 4, and 5, so be sure to save the game before each of these missions in case you need to backtrack to a previous mission. Alright, so let's see. Designer notes: campaign design by Christopher Nelson, scenario design Christopher Nelson and Martin Van Balcom, testers Stephen Burke, Josh Peterson, and Handy Hawk. Objectives: 1. Sever the Troina-Cesaro route to prevent Troina defenders to escape. 2. Capture Hill 1034 to expose Troina. 3. Take Troina. Alright guys, that was the campaign listing. Here is the briefing for this specific battle. Briefing for Hill 1234. Mission 1, July 31st. You'll see up here of the 339th Infantry Regiment, 1 I Company, K Company, for the 1st 16th Infantry Regiment, the A Company and B Company, and the 2nd 16th Infantry Regiment, E Company and F Company. Situation: noon, July 31st, 1940 feet. 2 kilometers northeast of Sarami, the 339th Infantry Regiment of the 9th Infantry Division, having secured Sarami during the previous day, the infantry regiment is preparing to move east along the ridge line running alongside with Highway 120 towards Troina. The dominating height in the area is Hill 1209, 2 kilometers to the west. To the east. The Germans have established a strong defensive point on Hill 1209 with forward screen to the west. At Hill 1234, in order to secure the highway leading out of Sarami so that we can... Alright guys, here's the mission number 1. So it's July 31st. You can see we got 6 companies of infantry there from 3 different infantry regiments. The situation is noon, July 31st, 1943. We're 2 kilometers northeast of Sarami, and we're part of the 39th Infantry Regiment, 9th Infantry Division. Having secured Sarami during the previous day, the infantry regiment is preparing to move east along the ridge line running alongside Highway 120 towards Troina. The dominating height in this area is Hill 1209, 2 kilometers to our east. The Germans have established a strong defensive point on Hill 1209 with forward screen to the west at Hill 1234. In order to secure the highway leading out of Sarami so that it can be used for an attack on Hill 1209 later, we must first dismantle their screen at Hill 1234, which will both open the highway and protect us against infiltration from the north. The mission: capture and occupy the north ridge at Hill 1234 summit. Investigate the ruins on the north pass for enemy activity. Destroy any enemy forces encountered. Friendly forces: I command I Company from the 39th Infantry Regiment. Attached forces include a cavalry section for the 9th Infantry Division's Cavalry Recon Troop, and 1 platoon of M5 light tanks from the 70th Light Tank Battalion. A forward observer team with access to 2 105mm howitzer batteries, and a battalion mortar platoon is also present. You will not receive reinforcements. Ooh, I'll have a lot of artillery and a whispered sex of artillery. Enemy forces. The exact composition and disposition of German forces on this hill are unknown, but the forces in the area have been dismounted infantry supported by mortars, light vehicles, and anti-tank guns, fighting from prepared positions. There are no German tanks present in the area. That's probably for my best. So let's look at the next screen. Plan. Probe forward slowly and carefully, stopping to destroy enemy positions as you find them. You have plenty of time to complete your missions. Don't be afraid to stop and order artillery fire missions as often as needed. Use long-range suppressive fire on suspected or confirmed enemy positions while your troops advance. Your light tanks, cavalry section, and machine guns will be particularly useful in this regard. Visibility is excellent, and the terrain you're attacking across is very open. This will make your advancing troops very vulnerable to German mortars and in-place guns, so keep your units spread out to mitigate damage. Cover from direct fire weapons such as German anti-tank guns will usually come into form of solid ground between you and the enemy. So keep close eye on the slopes to find safe routes of approach and locate safe houses to run to should you come under attack. Notes: 3 trucks have been brought forward with your attack to provide additional ammunition if you need resupply. Casualty tolerance moderate. I Company will present one more mission in this campaign. So if you look at the tactical map, yeah, it doesn't really give me much. I find this is really common. So, section of M260mm mortar, a 1 platoon of 81mm mortar, 2 batteries of 105mm, and target reference points. Designer notes, designed by Christopher Nelson. Okay, here's the points for the passes. Hill 1234 is 300, North Ridge is 200, the Ruins is 100. I just have to touch it. North Pass touch is 100, casualties, keep it minimized up to 300. Okay guys, let's zoom up a little bit. Okay, does it show me the areas that I need to investigate? What is this? It's target reference point. I did not know that. Okay, looking at... Oh, it's going to be uphill. It is uphill all the way. Okay, so where... Okay, the ruins are over here. Pardon my, I don't know. Do I want to keep the target points where they're at? I don't think so. So let's go all the way up. Let's look at the map from above. We're going to kind of try to get a look at it so we can decide where we want to place target reference point. Oh, okay, I do want it on Hill 1234. That is true. And the North Ridge. And those are both my targets, aren't they? Let me double check here. Northridge and Hill, and I want to occupy them. So those are the... Okay, so we'll keep those there. Let's go down and take a look at my infantry. Okay, so we got lots. We got scout. Ooh, we got a scout. What is this? No, not that one. Okay, so it's just scout half track. Are you guys deployed? Are my light mortars... Oh, wait. Do light mortars need to be deployed? I don't think so. I think they can basically move and fire as they want. Oh, they are deployed. Okay. So we're going to keep the mortars deployed while we're here. Let's get some infantry moved up as fast as possible here. So I'll be right back while I set this up, guys.
Roger. Fire mission request. Out.
Okay, guys. So this first mission, what we're going to do is, maybe do one more thing. Maybe dump some smoke. I think we might need to do some smoke. Oh. Okay, guys, so the basics I'm going to do, I'm still learning the artillery. I'm dumping one of my 105mm batteries onto the top of Hill 1234 and on the North Ridge, because those are the ones I have to capture. And I'm laying a line of smoke in front of the North Ridge and in front of the woods to kind of prevent people from being able to go there. I am not moving forward because I do not want to run into the artillery up here, but I will probably move some of these guys. So actually, you know what we should do? We should probably move some of these guys. So I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, so really quick, I'm just having a Jeep go scout up over here along with one of my platoons. We'll see what's going on. So we're just going to see how it goes next round. So I'll see you guys next round. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see if we get this going. All right. Kind of slow looking. I know we're kind of slow looking. We're not looking like we're very fancy graphic-wise at the moment. But see, if you get up here close, this is kind of cool. I think this is cool when you see guys. They're all kind of waiting back because we're trying to figure out where everybody's at. Oh, here we go. Where is the... Oh, we got smoke coming down. Smoke coming down. Oh, yeah. I'm hoping the ridge is getting reamed. Okay, we're getting artillery coming down everywhere. So we're just going to have that come down. And is that smoke random mission? No, it's obviously... See, this is why I don't want to move up. That art...
End of mission. Out.
That's got to be the smoke. Hopefully the big stuff's still coming in. Okay. Ooh, look at that, guys. That is pretty big shots coming in. Okay, so since I can kind of see how far down it's going to go this round, let me select some infantry to start moving up. I'll see you guys in just a moment. Okay, so what we're doing, guys, is I broke up that one platoon into the squads, and they're just going to kind of scout out around here. And the same with the one over here. Where is he? Where is he? There we go. See, now we're starting to scout out here. We're just getting the feel. You know, I got a lot of time, 2 hours. We're good to go. But the way Whisper works is I'll probably go way too quick. But I didn't want to also move too far up, just in case the artillery came raining down. So here we go for the next turn. Okay, so see, we got the artillery raining down. I'm hoping it's doing something. Obviously, that one stopped firing, I think. Oh, nope, I guess we're still going. We're just slow firing. And I don't know if it's going to do any good, but I never pre-planned bombardment attacks, so I figured I wanted to really try this and see if it did any good. I don't see any crosses pop up, but I don't know if I would anyways because I can't see the area. There we go. Get it into the trees. Okay, I don't see, there's no sign of being attacked with my guys moving up either. So we're looking good. Looking good. I'm liking this, guys. Excellent. So what we're going to do, we're pretty much at the end of this Let's Play. A lot of time. There's a lot of talking in the beginning, so I apologize for that. We'll let it go from here. So this is the first Let's Play for Combat Mission Fortress Italy. Oh, and you will notice the way this works differently is when I play by myself, I play for the whole 20-minute base time that I do before I cut, instead of trying to piece together multiple little turns against an opponent. So I will see you guys next time. Till then, take care.